good morning. Welcome to the Diva Show. And, well, we know today is a very special day for our boys in the Under-20 tournament. We all have to rally behind them, push them on, urge them. They need to win this. We're beating Egypt and Algeria, hook or crook. As somebody will say, any means we are going to beat. We will beat Egypt today, and the boys have done very well. I think if there is any lesson to be learned, I think our black stars should consult them on penalty-taking sessions. Splendid performance they put up there. Right, so this morning it's all about football, and of course, throughout we'll be talking about other things as well. There is a very lovely guest on my show. Well, three lovely guests. I don't want to zeroing in on one. She's coming all the way from Zimbabwe. Is it your first time in Ghana?
Yes, it is.
Your first time in Ghana. You're very beautiful.
Thank you, but I'm nervous.
Right. You're nervous? You'll be fine. Anyway, her name is Gredmo Chatia.
Yes.
I got the name right. Good. And she is the Nokia Face of Africa first runner-up. And you represented Zimbabwe. Good to see you and good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, there you are on TV. Anyway, and then next to her is Kofi, the man they call the... You've got swag. You know it yourself.
Oh, God,
you know it, right?
I try. Trying to be like you is not easy, Nana.
Oh, please.
I'm still striving.
I beg.
Climbing.
I beg. And he represents the 1957 brand.
Mm-hmm.
You've done well, actually.
Thank you.
Congratulations. When you started off, I didn't think it was going to hit such as.
I mean, the year 1957 is a major one.
Yeah.
And I got a call from Kwesi Pratt, who went like, 1957 is major. You better get it right.
Yeah, that's
so. It was a motivating thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You've done well.
Thank you, Nana.
Yeah. And then Maud Amwako, I hear you are so much into fashion.
I love fashion.
You do?
I sleep, I drink fashion.
Oh my God. All right, so we'll put the fashion aside for a bit and see how good your sport is too.
Ha! You mean my best team?
Yeah. Which one is your best team?
Well, actually, I like Juventus.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't have a favorite player, but I just love the whole team.
But do you know
They're
the
so
players?
good. Not really, but, I just follow up with them a little bit.
There's a Ghanaian player in there. You know him?
No.
Oh, God. Could you ask someone?
Oh.
Okay, I got you right there.
You did.
Anyway, how big is football in Zimbabwe? Great, Mo.
Well, it's not that big. Used to be. When I was young, but now it's not. When Peter Ndlovu was playing in Benjan Marwari. But now it went down, so quiet. But I was watching AFCON, and I was supporting Ghana, and Ghana couldn't make it to the finals.
We let you down.
Yeah, you did. Then flip, I went to Nigeria.
It's one of those, like John Dumelo and Fred Nyama.
Yeah,
exactly. You saw them in the green and white.
At one point, he was for Togo.
Yeah.
The next moment, he was for Nigeria. Fred never disappoints.
Yeah. I even went to Durban to watch the
Nigeria
and Mali.
Yeah.
Though I was a bit shaky, scared that Nigeria was not going to win. To my own surprise, they made it.
Yeah. Wow. But cricket is big in Zimbabwe.
We're very good.
You're very good.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you follow cricket a lot?
No, I don't like cricket. Sorry to say.
Why?
It's too slow. I don't understand it. But my mom used to, a lot. And she used to force me to sit down and watch it. But I never liked it.
You play your football?
Well, I'm a basketball fan. I used to play basketball in school.
Yeah, with this height, definitely.
Yes, and I played for one club after school called Raiders.
Okay.
And I stopped because I was not growing an ass.
That's very important. That's a very interesting reason.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I stopped, and I went into modeling.
Okay.
So I've been a model for a long time.
All right. Okay, so I've got a question for you. Basketball, what's a slam dunk?
Should I do it for you?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, I can't really say because I never used to dunk, although I'm tall.
Yeah.
But I used to be wing. I used to play on the wing, on the WA, so that's where I used to play. But I never used to dunk a lot.
Right. So you follow the basketball tourney?
No, not NBA.
Not NBA?
Not really.
Okay. So you don't have a favorite team or a favorite player?
No.
No, not at all.
I'm out of sport mostly.
Yeah.
Really, I follow my modeling all the time, acting, and I'm a full-time student, so I don't have time for TV.
Okay. Toby, how about you? Your football?
I think I shelved it after my very good friends left the Black Stars. You know, like Stephen Etienne, you know, Likens, and those were my guys. I mean, I'd go to England to see Ghana against England because Stephen Etienne, Likens, and those guys were playing. I went to Angola because they were playing for the African Cup of Nations. I went to South Africa for the World Cup because they were part of it. After they left, that was it. I was done.
Why?
I think the guys who replaced them somehow were trying, but it wasn't as tight as we had the Asians and Montaris and.
But Montari is still there.
Oh, I mean, he's still there, but how often do we see him on the field? Really, they don't field him that often.
So that's your major reason.
It is. I mean, I'm pro Ghana. You should see me when Black Stars are playing.
On your
it's
BB,
crazy
I know.
everywhere. You know, like you can't miss me at the stadium.
Yeah.
But since my good friends left, I don't know. Maybe I'll nurture my love for the team pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you follow them in South Africa recently?
I was pretty disappointed. I didn't think we would go that far, really. I mean, where we got to, I was really amazed at where we got to. Yeah, we didn't start up well. There were matches that we won, and it looked more like the luck or the grace of God. You know, and we're not a team that played very well. Look at Ghana versus Burkina Faso, for instance.
Yeah.
I watched that one.
Yeah.
These are supposed to be underdogs, but they outplayed us totally.
You think they're still underdogs in this world?
Well, you never know. I mean, but we learned something from the last African Cup of Nations, and there are countries that are not known for football, but they showed up strong.
Very.
Yeah, very
like
strong.
Cape Verde.
Yeah, Cape Verde.
Yeah,
but you know, there was that argument of most of them not being original Cape Verdes, but you know, they represented that country very well.
That's true. That's very true. And how about the under-20s?
I like the fact that most of the guys are local guys, you know, and there's a local coach, you know, taking care of them as well. What it means is that they get to train very often. There's a lot of team cohesion, and it'll make them go places. That's how come we've won, you know, in the lower divisions. Is it division? What they call it in football? Yeah, in the lower divisions in the past. Yeah. And the last African World Cup as well, we did pretty well because the guys are from here. They work with a local coach. Yeah. So maybe we should think about it, really. You know, we have our guys who play in the major leagues worldwide, but if we can nurture a local team as well, a local Black Stars, and we could go places.
Totally agree. Maud.
Oh God.
The Juventus fan.
Well, for the AFCON, I really was in the States at that time, and we couldn't really watch it on TV, so it was kind of more of watching it on the internet. And sometimes I remember myself maybe about to go to work, and I would just sneak and be late for like 30 minutes just to watch the game. But it was a great game. I think they did pretty well. You know, they need a little bit more coaching. I think the coaching is a little bit more in the downside, but I think they did well, and you know, it's
you were hoping for a trophy.
Of course, come on.
Yeah.
We went really far, so why not? But
I mean, I thought we got that far just by the grace of God, really. We didn't, in terms of play, we didn't do that well.
We didn't do very well. Okay. Right.
What advice you have for the coach? And do you think we can win this critical game? As Diva talk, let's keep talking.
I want to change now so that we can do the scoring. At the preliminaries, they beat us 2-1. So I expect that we should beat them at 1-0.
He should select those that knows how to play so that we can be able to score. I want them to bring the cup to Ghana.
Okay, I won't give them smart advice. Maybe the final we're Ghana to go. So but for me, I'm very sure Ghana will win. But the coach side, I won't tell them to make you do correct selection. If you do correct selection, I hope Ghana will take the cup. Ghana will win 2-0 against Egypt. As they are ready for the final, we are expecting them to win the cup. Ghana will win like 3-0.
The American job is only about Memo in Ghana for we are doing power, what players and when Ghana for on Fasa. Now, I feel many catch Ghana for so they say, Mema omun kasa bebre omun jai coach no no kasa nya dia oye no na ya kasa bebre aye ema ye put ne off.
In terms of selection, I think the first set 11 should play. That's my advice for the coach because they are good. You can score at least 2.
Okay, so the expectations are pretty high. I'll run by you some messages here. And TJ says, I'm not comfortable with the referee who will be officiating our game against Egypt today. But why?
I'm wondering.
Okay, and then Kokui says that wishing the Black Satellites the very best. I'm sure they will sail through unlike their senior counterparts. That's not really nice, you know. Pope says that your guests have to speak up. Okay, I think they're trying their best. This one here says, Nick, the lady looks like Sulei's wife. Really? And then Mark says, I love your show. Yentu Emmanuel, please ask KOD where I can get his stuff to buy.
Okay.
Yeah. And then KOD 1957 on the Diva Show. And Happy Guy says, I love your AV. Well, Manchester United forever, of course. Which one else? Michael Crackle says, I love the Tema Youth boys in the squad. And anyway, the fair woman, I don't really understand what you are talking about. Anyway, we are going to take a short break now. But before we go, just to let you know that KOD is putting together a fashion show tomorrow at the Golden Tulip. Rhythms on the Runway. Yeah. That's what it's called. When we come back, we'll talk about rhythms on the runway. And then I have some football questions for KOD that will make you laugh. Stay tuned.
Christy?
I'm very sure Ghana will win, but the coach side, I won't tell us to make it do correct selection. If you do correct selection, I hope Ghana will take the cup.
Right, you're welcome back to the show, and as the Diva Show on TV3. Straight away, we'll get into other stories. But remember, today, proper football is back. These international breaks, I just hate them. But we are going to experience proper football, and today United goes 18-point clear against Sunderland. Well, Kofi, I'm sure you're lost.
I know, Nana. Listen, I can't count the number of times that I have to tune in, and watch football because of you. Yeah.
I'm glad I've inspired you.
No, you have, actually. Yeah. Seriously, you have.
Yeah.
I'm home probably bored, reading something or doing something else, running around with my daughters, and then I get on my BB and you're on about football. Like, wow, how come I'm not like this? It's amazing.
Well, that's why you're into fashion.
Yeah, well, I have my own passions as well. So.
Exactly, very much so. Anyway, so Golden Tulip, you're knocking Accra out.
Yeah, we're knocking Accra out. I mean, there are quite a number of people who didn't go up to Kwewu this time because they want to experience something very different. So we're bringing the 4th edition of Rhythms on the Runway.
Oh, is that 4th already?
It is, the first 2 were from my pocket. I didn't go looking for sponsors, because it's pretty much of a hassle looking for sponsorship. So we did the first one it was pretty small. The second one at Citizen Coffee. Yeah. And then last year we did Golden Tulip, and this is the 4th one.
Right.
Yeah.
Time flies.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
So tomorrow you are assembling designers.
Yeah. Myself, I'm showing on the night. There's House of Ejewa. She's in from England. She got in yesterday.
I love her designs.
Yesterday, yeah. She wants Yvonne Okoro to wear something from her.
Oh, tell her it's done.
It's done.
Yeah, actually, for your information, Yvonne Okoro is already here. We'll be talking about contract because she's made a major breakthrough. We'll talk about it very soon. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Dembe 0.1%.
Yeah.
And then we have Aya Morrison. She's
Aya is great.
Yeah, I mean, her swimwear in African fabric.
She got me some. I love them.
Oh, yeah? I want to see you in them. Okay. And then Ophelia Crossland.
Oh, your wife.
Yeah.
Of course.
My sister-in-law, she's doing hats and fascinators on the night. And, we have, a merger of music and fashion on the runway. That's what it is.
Music meets fashion.
Yeah, on the runway.
And I'm sure if there isn't anyone in this world who would miss this, Sandra Nkobia.
Well, Sandra is on the runway, and Sandra is modeling. She's on the front cover of the event brochure, together with Stephen Appiah and Ohima, my daughter.
Oh, Ohima is already a superstar. So you're here because of this?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you're looking forward to it. Would you be catwalking?
Yes, I am going to. It's been a long time though, but I'm looking forward.
Okay. It's your first time in Ghana, right?
It's my first time.
Yeah, you love it?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I love the people, I love the weather. Everything.
You can relocate, you know.
Yeah, we're that accommodating.
Yeah, we're very nice people.
I have to think
everybody, male,
I
female,
have to think
children.
about that. I've relocated to SA from my country, so Ghana.
Yeah, well, it's more peaceful.
I'll be moving up east.
Yeah.
It's like far away
Don't
from
worry,
my
you can always come here. Whenever
you won't be pissed touristing in Ghana.
You just had to say that.
Yeah.
Leave Oscar alone,
No,
please.
she's a model too.
You know.
You never know.
And you're doing the red carpet.
Yes, I am.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. You're looking forward to it?
I'm very excited. This is my first time, so, you know, I can't wait to meet a lot of fabulous people and, of course, the designers. So I'm very excited.
And quickly, KOD, it's at the Tulip at what time?
Golden Tulip from 7 p.m. And, well, I didn't mention the musicians on. Sarkodia is on.
Oh, nice.
We have Steve Betty, undoubtedly one of the finest saxophonists on the continent of Africa. We have Kwesi Oteng. We have Ifia, Kwabena. Actually, 10 musicians, Manifest, 10 musicians and 6 fashion designers on the runway.
And you're selling tickets for this event?
Yeah, we're doing 50 and 100 Ghana cedis from Koala in Osu, Osu Shell, and Silverbird.
Okay, so this is the perfect Easter treat. You've got to be at the Golden Tulip tomorrow, 7 p.m. Sharp. I hear Natato is the MC.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I saw it. He's been making a lot of noise about it. Anyway, so get your tickets, 50 CDs and 100 CDs at Kuala, in Osu. And
Osu Shell,
and
Silverbird.
And Silverbird. You've got to be part of this event. 1957 bar KOD. Rhythms on the runways. On the runway, music meets fashion. If you love music and you love fashion, this is the perfect place. You have to be. So I have to say thank you very much, Maud, for passing through. KOD, we wish you all the best.
I'm happy being here. You know, I've been running away from this
show
for
2 years. I've been chasing you. Yeah, finally I got
you got me.
And I used Rhythms on the runway to get you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we wish you all the best tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
And great more. Have fun in Ghana. When do you leave?
Supposed to leave on the 4th, but I think I'm going to leave. I'm going to stay for a week.
Nice.
I'm loving it.
You will. I'm sure you will leave in December.
Yeah.
No.
You've got school and work, right?
I have got work. I have to travel.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So we're taking a short break now. When we come back, we have Yvonne Okoro with her contract, and we'll be right back. You're welcome back. It's still the Diva Show live on TV3, and I have to say a happy birthday to Michael Otieje and Michael K. Jr. of the NPP. They're both celebrating their birthday today. Wishing them all the best. And for Michael Otieje, wherever you are, I will find you and pound you. He was supposed to be on my show. He decided to disappear because of this, but I will definitely get you somewhere in this town. Well, we're still, you know, talking football, and you usually don't find Yvonne Okoro discussing football. But, well, she's here today. She's done very well with her contract. Have I congratulated you?
A million times.
A million times. Well, I can't have enough, right? I still have to go on and on and on. But I'll start off with Eric Amwa. Yes. Good to see you. Eric is a former table tennis player.
Yes.
Do you still play?
Yeah, I do, but not really.
Not really.
I used to. I just play for the British Army.
Yeah,
but I've never been in the national team for the past 4 years, I think,
Do you miss it?
I do, because I love it.
Yeah? You need to teach me, you know.
I've saw you playing, and...
don't worry, we'll speak. I mean, I struggled. I used like 5 hours.
But your strokes was a bit, you know...
You think it was good?
Because I was watching, I called her and asked him, who is that girl playing over there? Because, you know, it was
smooth.
Yeah, and...
Trust me. 5 hours to get that shot.
5 hours?
Yeah.
I think you had a wrong coach then.
I did, right?
You did.
Next time I should consult the champion.
No worries. I'll show you out.
Please do. Thank you. And you're also organizing the Under-15 coaching clinic?
Yeah, basically it's on a 15 youth championship, because last year I came down and I realized that the game is going down. So I spoke to a lot of promotion West Coast, and we came out with this idea that, you know, we need to rise it from the youth level. Basically, I got my experience exposure from the level because I went to schools and colleges, you know, then I became the national champion. So straight away I went outside playing professional and all that. So I think if we take it from the same level, obviously we might, you know, get a lot of champions and people can go out and bring medals to
Bless you, Eric. Anyway, so we'll talk more about it. But you love football?
I do.
Okay. I hear you're a huge Manchester United fan.
You know, I was sitting down there, you were talking about Manchester United. I said, yeah, that's the Red Devil I was talking about.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah. I love that team
we'll
more than life.
Wrong. I know.
Yeah.
I've been following you a lot in Twitter, so I know.
Nice. Right. Oh, I love you already. Yvonne, she hates Manchester United, by the way. She supports Chelsea. She stopped supporting Chelsea, actually. Then she went to Real Madrid. For some reason, she stopped supporting Madrid. Now I don't know where she belongs. Which team do you support now?
I'm thinking Barcelona.
You're not serious, girl. You're not serious. Anyway, good to see you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
And you've done well with contracts, I mean. What are you doing in Canada?
Actually, we're attending the Real World Film Festival, and so that's what we're going to do, because our contract is the opening movie for the festival.
And is that first time they're choosing an African?
It's the first time in 12 years that they're choosing an African movie, you know, to be the opening film. So.
And it had to be contract.
It had to be contract.
Yeah. You did a lot of Yvonne Okoro in that movie.
I did too. The real Yvonne Okoro in that movie.
The real Yvonne Okoro.
I remember John DeMello saw this and he called me. He was like, he was with my cousin. They were watching. He's like, this girl here, she's a fool. So she called me. He was like, Yvonne, you know that this was you, like exactly
that was you.
And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So yeah.
She's a comedian, a subtle one. Anyway, Kingsley from Brimax.
Yeah, Brimax Multimedia.
Multimedia. You're the CEO. You're a big man. Very rich, huh?
No money.
No money. It's just a title. Anyway, did you follow the satellites, the under 20?
Not really, but I joined them when they got to semifinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you make of their performance?
I really loved it, and I realized it was always good when you're under 20 stuff, but then when you get to the national side, it becomes very difficult because of this interference from FA and then other stuffs. But then I just pray.
You think there's interference?
I know so.
How?
I've been following sports journalists for a whole time, and then I know for sure, because from recent occasions with IU brothers, you could realize that it was some interference from some members from the FA.
You think?
That is what I feel.
Okay, all right. So you think that at the lower level, they do very great?
Of course.
And then when they get into the senior national team, then there's
that is
wahala.
where the problem comes.
Okay. Eric, do you agree?
No.
Yeah.
Basically, you know, we've all been athletes in this country, and I, for instance, I always use myself as an example. You know, athletes don't really come out to speak out and explain or express themselves well for the public to know exactly what is in and out. Yeah. I did it all the time, and people think like, oh yeah, I'm outspoken, but at the end of the day, you just go out there and, you know, do the job. I've had dramas with table tennis administration for the past. Everybody in this country know. But I always go out there and make sure I win my matches. Then you can speak up. Because you giving me a platform to, you know, express myself about how the program is going to happen and all that. If I don't come out and I sit out there, how would people know there is something going on?
Yeah.
You understand? So athletes should know, I mean, especially footballers, they should come out and let people know. Because you always listening to radios and
there's
insults.
A lot of speculation.
Exactly, a lot of insults and all that. Yeah. I work with them, you know what I mean, and basically I know sometimes, like he's saying, like you know what is going on at the FA. But believe me, if you go in deep down, it doesn't know nothing. You know what I mean? Because athletes don't come out. Because if I'm here and I play table tennis and there is something going on in the table tennis administration and I don't voice out, how would people know? Because the journalists will go and get a story and they'll just exaggerate it, you know what I mean, on radios, on wherever, you know what I mean. But the footballers need to come out and say, oh yeah, because of what Ahmad did, that's why Kusua doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then the whole nation will know where you are coming from. If you are good in what you do, voice out. Nothing going to happen.
Yeah.
I've had these dramas, so many. I always tell the Timothy Association, I'm not playing. And maybe Mr. Kobreba will come and speak to me, and I'll go and deliver.
Yeah.
So, sometimes they get panic. Hey, if you don't feed this guy, he might embarrass you somehow. And if you don't feed me, the team will lose.
Yeah.
So you know where I'm coming from. If you are not good, you can speak. So basically, if people are trying to, FA, whatever, I mean, just go out and do the job because you people are getting a lot of money.
I agree with you.
But the issue here is when you tackle the side of the under 20, the junior side, the sponsorship is not that massive as compared to Black Stars.
Of course.
So this is where personal interest comes in. Where the money is huge, that is where we show interest. That is why there's not much interference with this junior side. Because when Black Stars are going to play, you see the amount of money pumped into the whole thing, the sponsorship and all that stuff. So people try to get interest in it, get a share in whatever cake that happens or whatever cake that comes out.
Well, that's a very wild allegation. Exactly. I'll let it fly. I don't think we want to record that one. Yvonne, you the 20s. What do you make of the under 20s? Especially.
I haven't watched any of their matches yet.
I'm not surprised.
But I wish them all the best because I think that most of the talents, like what he said, I think I agree with what they both said really. Yeah. And but I think that if you're good at something, I don't think that that should hinder you into I think that basically the under 20 team, I think they need to be given more support, and people need to kind of rally behind them and support them, and then show interest in under 20 per se, because I don't normally watch it. If it's Black Stars, yes, I'll probably put in a little effort and watch. So yeah, but I wish them the best. I heard they are playing. I don't know if semi-finals.
They're playing Egypt in the finals today.
Yeah, wish you luck. If my brother wasn't it, yay! But he's not. So yeah.
You're so silly. Anyway, I have a message here for you from who else? The fashion bee, as I call her, Sandra.
Oh, goodness.
Sandra says, tell my girl that she's looking for. Congrats to her for all she's been achieving with contracts. So proud of her. And, we are picking up the Best Actress Award at AMA afterwards, and we'll go celebrate in Hawaii. Then she comes back to say, don't worry, we'll take you too.
Thank you, Sandra.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot more messages here on Twitter as well. Ali Jaman says that it's nice to see Eric on TV. I haven't seen him in a long while, and I think what he's saying is perfectly right. Tell Yvonne she's a real talent, and I love her movies. Rough. More Vim, and I told you I was listening live. Well, Kwakui says, wishing the Black Satellites the very best. More messages. Well, there are a zillion messages here about these satellites. Well, did you follow the game in Kumasi, Ghana, Sudan?
I watched a little bit.
You watched that. What did you think? Who was your best player on the pitch that day?
Emmanuel Frimpong, I think.
At what point did Emmanuel Frimpong come in?
When he scored, he became my best
player. He didn't score!
I love this program.
Alrighty then. Who scored again?
Asamoah Gyan, right? Scored.
Yes, Asamoah Gyan was like my favorite.
That's right. I love this program.
Eric, did you follow that game?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It was very good match, to be honest with you, and I knew the Blasters were gonna come out victoriously because of what happened in the recent African Championship, and they need something to boost their morale back on track, and I think they did absolutely well because everyone was putting a lot of effort in performance and everything. You see some of the lads are killing themselves, diving and doing a lot of stuff just to make sure that they get a result. And I think at the end of the 90 minutes they really get what we all Ghanaians are.
4-0.
Exactly. Exactly. It was confusing. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to because I told them before that match. I think Joy TV interviewed me about that match, and I told him no excuse. The money is there for them, so they should go and make sure that they deliver. You understand? After that match, have you heard rumors about, oh yeah, bonuses and all that? No. Look at people on competition in where? Is it Algeria or whatever? Yeah. And rumors are flying, asking for bonuses and all that. You know what I mean? So if Blaster is playing, Ghanaians don't need excuses because whatever they require for has been given to them, so they need to deliver. No excuse this time around. All the rest of the matches, they need to win.
Who was your favorite player that day?
I'll give it to Akaso because the energy, that this guy is
hardworking,
unbelievable. I mean, we saw a lot of senior players among the stars, which is good. You know what I mean? Because when you blend it with the senior players, you make it more solid.
Yeah. Okay. You watched it?
Yeah, I did.
Beginning to the end?
Of course.
Okay. And what did you make of that performance? Do you think Sudan just didn't turn up, or the Black Stars were just good that day?
There's one thing about Black Stars. When it comes to qualification, they are very good.
But when it comes to the real...
The most important thing is a tournament. It was an obvious win. I wasn't so surprised we actually beat them 4 goals. But then I expect them to, focus on the matches ahead. That's the most important thing. And then I side with him. I really enjoyed Wakasu's play. Full of energy, and it was splendid.
Well, on the 8th of June, we go to Sudan, and then a week after we play Lesotho, and then we meet Zambia. Well,
that is where the problem is.
Where Zambia?
Yeah.
We'll beat Zambia, please.
We
will beat them.
Football is just something else.
We will beat.
It's just a matter of we sacking ourselves well.
You see, people have become quite adamant about Zambia because they beat us, in the last Cup of Nations. But I don't think it's really a big deal. Did you see them against Lesotho?
You can't predict on that one too. As football, you can lose at one side, at the other side. You see this English teams like this. I don't want to chip in this if you allow me, but then Stoke City like this would meet other junior side, play normally with them. But when they meet Chelsea, Manchester, that's where they play tough. You see how it is? Yeah. So it's just the same thing.
Yeah. So we're going to meet Zambia and play tough and beat them.
I just pray we win.
We will win. Are you going to Brazil next year?
Hopefully.
If Ghana qualifies.
Yes.
Well, we are qualifying, so get your visa and your money.
Ghana and Nigeria. Nigeria's right.
Oh yeah, you're half Nigerian, and she was so excited when Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations.
Yes, I think it was great. I mean, if Ghana didn't make it, I'm supporting Nigeria.
Who's the Nigerian coach? Yvonne.
Oh, I know that one.
What's his name?
I know that.
Tell us.
I know that one.
Tell us.
It's Kessie.
Stephen Keshi.
Keshi, yes. I said Keshi.
3 players in the Nigerian team.
Oh my God. Really, Nanaba?
Yeah, come on. You can
that is so easy. Like, that is so very easy.
Number 1.
Like, that is really, really easy.
Get in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go, boy. You go.
That's so smart.
Yobo, right?
No.
Who's that? Tell some Yobo guy somewhere.
No. He's for Everton. You for Chelsea now.
Why would you tell me for Everton? I don't watch
No. You is for Everton, so you go for Mikel Obi.
Mikel
Obi. Where does he play?
Which Chelsea.
Okay, good. There was another Chelsea player who was in the Nigerian team.
Yes, there's another one. Hold on.
Red Sea.
Victor Moses. You don't know these names. Why are you?
I forgot.
Why are you asking me to tell you?
I just need to know.
Listen, let me deal with it.
All right, that's right. Like
Victor Moses.
Okay, and the third one. Ask it for 3 players.
What did you say again? Nata. That's the name? Nata.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're pronouncing it?
Yeah.
Mata.
Yeah.
Mata. Give me another name.
Yvonne.
Why are you telling me Lampard? Lampard doesn't play for Nigeria.
He said what, Lampard? He said Mata.
Who's that?
One Mata is a Spaniard.
Yobo, I said it.
Yvonne, you're so lost.
I'm so good. Like, you don't even know what you're saying. Like, seriously, why are you asking me to tell you these answers?
Yvonne, the phone will kill me. Yvonne, which local team do you support?
Accra Hearts of Oak.
Accra Hearts of Oak. Who's your coach?
So, did you watch Contract?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And you have
still
6
in cinemas,
nominations.
so you should go and watch it.
You have 6 nominations in the AMA.
I did, yeah.
You're winning the Best Actress.
I bet I told them that this time if I don't win, I'm not coming back again.
Hey, but is it for you to decide?
It's a threat.
It's a threat, right?
It's a threat.
You need to win. And how many Ghanaians were nominated?
I'm actually the only one.
Oh, nice. So you are ambassador.
Yes, everybody's like, go Yvonne, you know, make Ghana proud. I'm like, hey, pressure. Yeah. Everybody's like, yeah.
You will get it.
So yes, I'm sure. Hopefully.
You will get it.
It's 6th. Like 3 will be good for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going for anything less. So I'm telling you.
Hey.
Okay?
Let's get right. Which local team do you support, Eric?
I used to support Kotoko, but that was ages ago.
Okay. So
Recent times, I don't support any. I just support Black Star and Manchester United. That's it.
For the Manchester United bits, I'm totally with you. Yeah, totally, absolutely. Which team do you support? I see you're a hater. Which one do you support?
Kotoko.
Kotoko, the local. That's nice. I don't mind Kotoko. I don't mind her. I mean, I don't like both teams.
And the Blues.
Which ones are the Blues?
Chelsea, of course.
Oh, okay. City are also blue, you know. The real Blues.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Everton cry blue.
No.
Birmingham is blue. Leicester City blue. Blue is such a common color. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's nothing special. Keep it.
The issue is our blue is outstanding.
Really?
Yes.
Really? You know nature is correcting its mistakes.
I'm with you. Very, very true.
Don't worry about Yvonne.
I don't think you should let me
All right, so you
support
support Kotoko.
Yeah.
You go for their games?
Not really.
Why?
I don't really enjoy this local leagues. They don't make it so lively.
Why?
I don't want to seem as a critic, but then, you know, comparing a local league to the English leagues.
Okay, that is like comparing Alasa and apples. It is not done. You can't do that.
It's just like we're messing up certain things. We don't put in much effort. People don't go to the stadium, and you only find people go to the stadium when there's Kotoko and Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
That is where you get a stadium so filled and the match is a little lively.
Many a time we find ourselves saying, oh, people don't go to the stadium. But who should go? If you're not going, who should go? If you love Kotoko, you should be at the Kotoko.
To entice the audience, how do you expect them to go?
What kind of enticement do you
The hype with Glow Premier League is not as it is with Barclays League and La Liga.
No. Kingsley, we came to an agreement. Don't compare. It's like comparing Yvonne Okoro and me in acting. I can't act.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not done. You can't do that.
No, the comparison you did right now is a little wrong.
Why?
Comparing Yvonne Okoro and you are like you can't act because you are not an actress, right?
Yeah.
If you compare Glow League and Barclays League, they are all football leagues.
We are a developing nation. That's a developed nation. There's a difference.
Oh
boy.
They are richer. We will get there, really. We will get there. But we just need to, stop, blaming the rain all the time. We must go to the stadium and support the boys. That's the only way we can get our local league on track. I mean, but if our pubs are filled to capacity because United and Chelsea are playing, and then Kotoko and Mediama are playing, and nobody's there, it just says a lot about us, don't you think, sir?
I guess so.
Yeah, so start going to the stadium to watch Kotoko.
For Kotoko, I'll do. Seriously. But for the rest, I don't know.
Well, if it's not your team, I don't see why you should bother. Right. Yvonne, without a team, without a local team.
I'll go, really. I think it's like that with movies. You know, anything that is associated with black or African, we always find it substandard. And I think that's the same problem we have in football. If it's a local team, okay, I'm not going to go. But if you don't go, who's going to go? Because the more you go, the more there's interest. That means that they will put more, effort in it. But then the thing is, you're not even paying attention to see the effort that is being put in it. So you have to go and then see what is happening. So if you go and then you have a problem with it, you say, okay, listen, this and this is the situation. But that's the thing. We are always thinking anything African or black is substandard. But if they put something out there and it's white or something foreign, oh, yes, then this is good. It's probably not even that good.
Exactly.
But once it's white or it's foreign, then it's good.
Like, I've seen some hypes for some movies, some international movies. I've watched them and really, I don't see the big deal.
Exactly. We have that problem. I think it's an inward something that we need to curb. Yeah,
exactly.
Because
Yeah,
it's
Eric,
with everything we do.
What she just said is absolutely bang on, because you look at it, radio stations and all that. I'm not saying that if Barclays Premiership and La Liga and other leagues are not effective. They are effective, but the way, you know, the media speak about it, it looked like more, you know, higher than even our local leagues and all that. So why don't you give those leagues about 5 minutes airtime and talk about local leagues? You know, because sometimes you listen to the radio stations, like, and they will be talking about and Chelsea did this and this club did this and this club did that. Why don't you give them a less time and talk about our local leagues more? I understand now every house got DSTV. You know, that people do patronize, they watch their legs and all that. Our legs, people need to go out there and watch. And if you, like you said, if you don't go, who's gonna go? You understand? So the more we talk about our leagues, the more people will patronize. That's the way I see it. Because if you go to England, if they're talking about English league, I've never seen any Sky Sports personnel talking about Ghana. Even a friendly match,
and they hype their players a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
before when I didn't even know Rooney, I just heard Rooney this, Rooney that, Rooney this. That's the thing, we need to have our
Rooney's
players.
a great player.
He is great, but we have very great players here too that they can, you know, hype.
Okay, name one.
Great players.
Yes, in Ghana.
I know this one.
Come on.
1 minute. No, local for the local team. What?
Did you say local team?
Yes. It's just Kingston. He doesn't know that one. Really? No, but you don't know these things. You just want to trick me. Like, seriously?
Yvonne, I love you. I just do. Anyway, so you were on a point.
Yeah, so, you know, these are the stuff that I think if the media will do that and, you know, stop talking about them, because they don't talk about us. I live in England. I've never heard any, even Black Stars, it's difficult. Ghana and England, that was when they were talking about it on Sky Sports. You can see, because Ghana is playing against England. And they even said, we play at Wembley, final. Yeah. The next match against Brazil, we play in somewhere, I think, Fulham Park, isn't it? Yeah. And even they were talking about it on Sky Sports because of the opponent that we're playing with. All they said, but Ghana's got lots of supporters. Why don't they go to bigger stadium and play? You understand? Because the interest is there. But after that match, we play matches in England.
Nobody.
They don't even go and cover it. So why do we talk about their league in our country?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have a point there. All right. So Joseph has a message for you. Tell the gentleman in orange to stop what he's saying. I think it's about your point that the local league and the foreign leagues. Yeah. And he comes in to say, we cannot compare contract with cantata. Hell to the no. We can't do that.
It all bounce back to branding.
Yeah.
It's just how big you brand yourself.
Yeah.
So we can pump in money into our local leagues.
Maybe we should get Ibonokoro in cantata, for instance. Do you know the number of followers that will come in?
I love cantata.
I love cantata too.
See, that's the thing,
it's so natural.
Yeah, it's real, it's natural, it's very funny. So
extremely.
I love Ejako movies and all these funny ones. So I don't.
When are you doing a movie with Ejako?
I would love to. I think you'll crack me up. I would love to.
Yeah. Or you will crack him up because he doesn't know what you're really making.
I think we are both going to. It's going to be a good movie.
Yeah. Ejako, Ibonokoro, and Lewin. Is that his name?
Oh my God, that's his name.
Anyway, so we're taking a short break. We'll be right back. I have several messages here. Then we'll talk about the under-15 coaching clinic and contract. We'll be back. This weekend, but like I said, proper football is back. The local league is back. The English league, I don't care about the other teams. Manchester United is beating Sunderland today. We're going 18-point clear, and then Newcastle will beat Man City. They can draw loose. Whatever. I really don't care. Yeah, whatever. Exactly. We can't be bothered. You're green-eyed. Your team is not winning the league. You know that. You're fighting for third place. You and Arsenal and Tottenham. And Everton is always...
There's no way we're going to fight for third team. It is so obvious.
Third place.
There's no way Chelsea is going to end the league moving out of the first four.
But you're fighting for third spot. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to overtake Man City.
all the teams on board are fighting for placement.
Not United. Let's go for the fixtures.
Out at the Gyamfi Park today. On Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, Accra Hearts of Oak will settle scores with Heart of Lions, whilst Alhaji Grunses King Faisal will match Arsenal boots for boots at the Babayara Sports Stadium, and at the Takwa TNA Park, Mediama will welcome Mediana Stars. The Robert Mensah Sports Stadium will see a Busia Drafts as they take on Liberty Professionals. And finally, in match day 20 fixture of the Globe Premier League, Brecum Chelsea will rub shoulders with Real Tamale United at the Golden City Park. Sunderland will play host.
Okay, so they just have to cut that one. You know, my director today is also my sports boss, Nadlai, and he just had to cut in when United was coming up because he supports Chelsea. It's okay. No worries. Right, we have to go, but briefly, tell us about the clinic, what exactly you're doing. But I'd like to remind you that the contract is showing in all cinemas in Nigeria and Ghana. If you haven't watched it, go and see it. If you've seen it, nothing wrong with seeing it again. You get to experience the real Yvonne Okoro. All right.
Well, I mean, it's National Under 15 Championship. It's coming on the 6th of April. That's next weekend, Saturday at Accra Sports Stadium. And, you know, bats are very expensive for the kids that are coming out. So I've bought about 20 bats. So the kids don't need to worry about their mothers or their fathers to worry them about, buy me
I like
whatever.
that, like their mothers and their fathers.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just to get them bats and all that. They should turn up with their shorts and t-shirts, canvas, and everything will be provided for them to enjoy the game.
Bless you, Eric. And, that's a nice way of giving back.
How do you, yeah, don't worry about that. We will do that. We're still on it. What did you say you play table tennis or?
Yvonne doesn't do anything.
She acts. Serious?
I play table tennis.
You've played table tennis. Oh yes. You know the reason why I know that?
No.
Because she's a half Nigerian.
Yeah.
And every Nigerian, I mean, even if you go to Nigeria, even those that sell tennis. You know what I mean? Everybody in this studio now, if you put a table tennis table, you can play table tennis.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yvonne, you played it before?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm just trying. I can. You know, we can customize some celebrity trophy.
Yeah,
okay.
That'd be so cool.
You against Yvonne or some of your friends. You know, on that particular day.
Right.
So think about it.
Definitely, we'll get back to you on that one.
This is like
okay, Yvonne, there's a message here from your parents.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your mom and your dad. I want you to know that they're very proud of you.
Oh.
Very, very proud of you. Yeah, you want to cry.
I wouldn't have done it without them and their support.
They're very proud of you. Well, and I'm sure Rosalind is also very proud.
Yes, Rosalind.
Executive producer,
Elizabeth, they're all watching.
Yeah. Oh, Elizabeth is watching as well. And you're doing a car wash.
Yeah. Official car wash with Chidi. Chidi is...
Who's Chidi?
She's an upcoming musician. She actually was the runner-up for Vodafone Icon.
Okay.
This recent ended one, yeah. And then we're trying to bring her out as a partnership manager thing with Baymax Multimedia in here.
Okay, so you're doing a car wash.
Yeah.
You'll be washing cars?
Yeah, we'll be washing
cars.
Let
me know where you'll be.
We'll be in Bima Camp.
Okay, I'll bring my car there.
No problem, we're expecting you.
And it's for free?
It's for free.
Or you give out anything?
No, it's just for free.
It's just for free?
You bring your car, we'll wash it for you, and we'll have some artists passing through.
Will Sarkodie be there?
We've not really contacted
him
yet.
How about R2Bs?
we have Nativia.
A D Black, see?
Okay, Material will be there.
Yeah.
That's nice, from MTN.
And the whole concept is to get something from our sponsors so that we just help out a foundation we're trying to bring up. Talent Hub Foundation.
You.
Yeah.
Right, that's nice. So we will be there. But make sure you get R2B's, Sarkodie, and Kwakese, these three.
For Kwakese, it will be a done deal.
On my program as well.
Oh, really?
I think I go Castro.
Okay.
And Funny Face.
You know, funny face.
Yeah, I
want to see funny face and Yvonne in a movie.
I've had a word with them, and you know, it's just 50-50 probably because you got some few things that so and all that.
Right. Okay. I have to say a big thank you to all three of you for passing through. Congratulations with what you're doing. Congrats as well, Yvonne. I'm totally proud of you. Just proud of you. You're the best actress in Africa. Trust me, you are the best. Right, so that will be it for today. Go and see Contract if you haven't seen it yet. And may your prayers be with Manchester United and the Black Stars.
Yeah, that's right.